Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Brotato run, and today I'm going to be doing a run with the journalist. This guy gets damage for each melee damage for each range damage you have and range damage for each melee damage you have. But the most important part is that he can only equip 3 melee weapons and 3 ranged weapons. But I want to go for a ranged weapon build, so a melee weapon build, so that means melee damage. And that in order means that I will go with shurikens, right? We're gonna go with shurikens and this thing. And why do we go with the club, this thing? Because the club also does range damage. As you see here at the bottom, hitting an enemy spawns 3 projectiles. So all in all, we're gonna use all the damage we're gonna be able to get. And of course, we're gonna start with pandas like we most of the time do. You know what, let's keep the money to get weapons, because otherwise the run is dead. So let's get whatever we want, it doesn't really matter. Cactus club again, let's roll this. And now cactus club. And now I need to find ranged weapons. Yeah, didn't find any, and found a medical gun. Whatever it is, we needed weapons. And I definitely want to get the shurikens, as I said. For us to get the shurikens, I think I need to get a precise weapon to be part of the run. So I'm thinking about next wave, most likely selling a club temporary. If I find a scissor that is a precise weapon, like we previously found some scissors there, in case you didn't see. And those scissors hopefully are gonna rotate us into shurikens, because that's pretty much the idea. Now I'm gonna continue going for luck here in the beginning until I start going, and then we will of course take the most obvious choice of items for this specific run, which is of course the fist, this thing here. The thing that gives us 10 melee and 5 range damage, obviously, right? This is very much fitting. My speed's gonna get butchered, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do with speed later. But now let's continue with the pandas. We're losing damage, I see, but it's not the end of the world. 10 luck. Let's get 2 ranged, actually 12% damage to fix our problem. I have a lot of life. Let's get 6 melee damage, that also gives us range damage. Scissors, medical precise. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this away. I'm also gonna throw this away. Actually combine, why throw away? Let's get the scissors. Let's roll this. I remember the shuriken is precise. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I got another cactus club. Let's continue. You know, this is only precise, so let's throw away the medical one. Let's get the thief's dagger. I'm gonna lock this cactus down. None of these. Screwdriver to... You know what? I need to find what I need to find. Might as well get the dagger. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I need any ranged weapon whatsoever. Another one of these. I'm starting to get a bit afraid here. And now cactus club, very nice. Let's take this. And let's go with these weapons. It is what it is. 3 weapons, 3 weapons. Until we find the precise shuriken. I hope the shuriken is precise once again. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. So, if I'm pretty sure, it's most likely is. I have 69 life. Nice. Nice. I mean, it's not... You're not supposed to say it 5 times, but whatever. I'm gonna say them even the way I want to. I'm gonna continue healing, of course, because we have a bunch of luck. That's the trick with luck, that you heal a lot by getting items. So, we should be surviving here. I'm gonna invest even more into luck, so we get even more items. And then we're gonna slowly rotate over to an actual build. So for now, we're gonna go with, first of all, 1 lucky grind thing. Let's go with 2, 3, 4 more luck. And now let's get a bit of damage, I would say. So, wait a minute. 15% melee damage. Okay, we're gonna go here, because this 5 range damage is actually 10 melee damage, so this is 20 melee damage. And also, this 10 melee damage is 5 range, so this is 20 melee damage and 10 range damage for the character we have. So let's take this. Let's also definitely take a couple of anvils. Let's actually get another one. 10% attack speed, because why not? Some movement speed, because we need to fix that for sure. Let's go with 3 range damage. None of these. Let's go 10 luck. Nice, my weapons are almost fully upgraded, of course. Here we go, shuriken. Nice, you're out. You're fired. And now we again have the shuriken. And now theoretically, we're slowly gonna build this build up. Melee damage against range. This literally does nothing for this character. And I'm gonna prove to you. I got this. Boom, nothing changed. What a stupid thing. It's piercing damage. Does this even pierce? I can make it pierce. And I can also make the shuriken pierce. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna also make my weapons pierce. Cactus club, nice. Let's continue. None of these. I mean, I could buy all of these, by the way. I should buy things like these, to be honest. Not I could, I should. Yes, on this. Less range. Honestly, this is decent, but I don't want it. Let's take this, though. And also definitely take this, as harvesting is not a thing. Range damage and attack speed is definite yes, and this is also a definite yes. I mean, I don't need to lock it down, though. And now we have the build going. So we got our first shuriken. We're gonna increase our range just a smidge, so that we get the crit chance, so that the shuriken does something. We're gonna increase our attack speed, of course, because right now we are on the lower end of things. We're gonna fix most of the issues we're having. And then the run is gonna be a go. And my life is of course gonna skyrocket at some point. In general, dying is not a thing in these runs. Unless we actually die the way I'm seeing this right now. I was like, dying is not a thing, and then instantly almost lost half health within who knows even how fast. Oh, let's avoid. Yeah, dying is a thing if you don't, if you aren't careful. But I mean, I killed my damage, that's why. Let's go with projectile pierce 1, 2, 3, I would say. Now I need percentage base damage, and we know what percentage base damage is. It's movement speed. Now the main issue with movement speed is that... this is what I mean by the way when I say movement speed power generator. But the thing is, if I pick up too many movement speeds, we're gonna have a real issue because I'm gonna definitely buy a million of big arms. I'm thinking mostly to stay put. That's what I'm thinking about. So maybe we're gonna go with community support for damage or attack speed. Actually, attack speed, we can get attack speed through dodges. Yeah, let's get dodge 1, 2, 3. I know I'm killing my damage. Don't be afraid about this. We're gonna now get the Reformation hoodie. Right? Now we have 146. Let's get one more of this. My range isn't trash, and now I can get a couple of these. Right, yeah, I think we're good. And let's get... I think I'm gonna forget movement speed completely. Like, I'm under the assumption right now that movement speed is not a thing. We're gonna have 0 at the end of this. So, might as well just invest. And we're done. We got the weapons. I like how these are in order. I can now just invest. Why even find shurikens? Nice. I can even combine these and buy another shuriken. Because why not? Well, this is out. Join me. Yes, on this. I guess I could just go for stats, but honestly, do I even need to? I'm not really sure if I need to or even want to be honest. Look how many shurikens we're finding now. Now they're all here. Let's go. Now I have crazy attack speed. Now the next point of order is... okay, first of all, I need to increase my damage because the shurikens are doing 2 damage right now because I have a minus 100% damage. Actually, everything I do is doing 1 damage. Yeah, I just realized I brought my damage into the negatives. Well, for now it is what it is. As you can see, we are actually making it. There is no real issue with this. But I need to increase my damage. Wait a minute. From what did I lose my damage from? Was I not supposed to get damage from... Oh, I decided to go for attack speed at the end of the day. Yep. I completely forgot that I was gonna go with damage. Are you serious? By the way, we survived because this is wave 5 and we're fighting a bunch of 1 and 2 life opponents. Otherwise, we were super toast. Okay, so for damage, I guess we're gonna spam the rings, to be honest. I still have minus 100 plus, which is pretty bad. Why would I spam the rings? You know what? Let's just get this. So, yeah, we lose dodge, we lose harvesting, but we gain damage and we gain this too. Otherwise, the other choice would be to go with the eye or something. That's like 3D damage. Focus, 3D damage, lose attack speed for every different weapon you have. Which, 6% attack speed is nothing, so let's take a couple of these. Yeah, let's just take a couple of these. Yeah, nice, my damage is high enough. And now I would say, let's take a couple of these again. I want to increase my I want to increase my luck by a lot. Because the more luck we have, the more we're gonna get the items that we want. So, yeah, that's pretty much the idea. Maybe 1000% luck is the plan. Let's go with dodge, of course, as we have so many damage items. Not damage items, movement speed. What am I trying to say is the question. Let's get a good chance. Lose a bit of dodge. I have the Reformation hoodies, that's what I tried to say. I have 2 Reformation hoodie that's gonna carry us. And honestly, I don't really need to go through these. Like, yeah, honestly don't. I don't need to be shopping. We're okay here. Now we do enough damage. Now the shurikens do 101, 200 on these things. Yeah, now we definitely are powerful. So now I just need to get my attacks, my crit chance in order. And then, I think it's gonna be an Etsy couch build. So we're gonna be stuck in the middle not doing anything. That's the way I'm seeing this. Because my armor is gonna be in the gutter. I don't want to do double, triple loop around with items that I find. I will definitely get global pickup range, so that's gonna be sorted out. And then after that, I don't think I need anything else. So we're just gonna increase my luck again. I think this is going to be the last time I'm gonna invest everything into luck. I mean, I want to get 1000 luck, so if I get 1000 luck, then I can stop investing into luck. And then after that, I might as well try to become a Etsy's couch build, sitting in the middle, not doing anything. So, yeah, let's get 1000 luck here real quick. Should be really fast. You know what? Let's not... I'm risking it. I'm playing with fire. You know what? Stop playing with fire. I'm not good at not playing with fire. Let's continue losing a bit of attack speed. Yeah, we lost a lot of damage there. Attack speed, max life, crit chance. I should have gone with the dodge there, but whatever. I guess yes on this. Range 0. Let's take this too. Honestly, might as well buy these and go. Let's go. The shurikens and the things change positions. I'm gonna try to see if I stay in the middle, what happens. My crit chance is 73%, which I guess I got that because I increased my range mostly. So we're gonna continue taking a couple of those. Yeah, in my opinion, I'm gonna increase my range. This is the order of what I'm thinking about doing. What's my attack speed up, by the way? My attack speed is... Wait a minute, I'm looking at these at 244, so we have a decent attack speed. So I'm thinking... I'm gonna invest now into Etsy's couch, and then we're gonna just spam to... No, we also want pickup range. I forgot the pickup range. Although the pickup range is like irrelevant, it's just gonna make us so we don't get money. Yeah, I don't really need the pickup range. We're gonna start with the punches. We're gonna start with item, we're gonna get 1,000,000 times. I think the time has come. Although I need range for sure. I definitely need range. So we're gonna get the range thing a bunch of times. We're gonna get my crit chance to 100%. Then we're gonna get a bunch of, I guess 3 Etsy's couch or something. So I'm gonna say let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Etsy's couches. So now, oof, I overdid it. I overdid it. My bad. Whoopsie. It is what it is. I got my ranged fix. Actually, let's get 1,000 range. Let's also get the luck I wanted to 1,000. Nice, 1,000 luck. Now we're gonna increase the damage back up to where we used to have it. Yeah, 34% is okay. Now we just go big arms for the rest of the game. Now we just pump big arms for the rest of the game. So, yeah, that's it. The build is ready. Off we go. And honestly, I would even go as far to say as let's make the waves last less. Actually, for now, let's leave the waves last as long as they did. And let's see how this is gonna go. So, let's go. Whoa. Of course, everything is gonna die in one hit. Because why wouldn't they? Now, of course, my what are they called? The hammer slammer thingies. They are also ranged because I increased my range by a lot to power up the shurikens. So, it's not really that visible what they do. But still, they definitely are here and they definitely are helping out. So, there's that. By the way, can you see that the thing is... You know what? I forgot something. You must just whoop. Whoop. We can now definitely control infinite enemies. We have shurikens. The music stopped. Please don't stop the music. And I can't move. I can't move, by the way. I can't do anything. We're gonna not get all that XP. I hope the game isn't gonna crash by all these boxes that are about to drop on our face. Because that's most likely what's gonna happen. A crash is incoming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crash. And we somehow didn't crash. Very nice. So they fixed that. Let's get pickup range until I get 1,500. Actually, 1,000 I think is the whole map if you're in the middle. So let's go with 1,000 here. Yep, 1,220. And we're gonna continue with just getting a bunch of big arms. Which of course makes my HP regen go through the roof. But the HP regen is so relevant at this point. I can get a bounce. Get a bounce. Minus 1% damage. Oh no, why did I do that? I'm kidding, of course. Who cares? Let's go. I cannot move. I cannot move. I literally cannot move. And we're now gathering everything up because we got the magnet. And also every time the club flings... Is this called club? Cactus club. So every time the cactus club flings its attack, as you see, it spikes everything around it and just destroys them. I wanted to do a cactus... It is just cactus club at some point. You know what? Maybe I should do just the cactus club build here. Why do I have the shurikens? Yeah, like, the shurikens fit, but do I care about the shurikens? I don't really care about the shurikens. Like, I will have 3 weapons, but what does that matter? I'm gonna just buy a couple of piercings, so we get like 10 piercing. And then if I slam something, the cactus is just gonna fly through the universe and just destroy everything. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Change of plans, change of plans. Shuriken was the plan because, as I said, the idea is we're gonna focus on melee damage, but at the end of the day, other than that, it doesn't really fit. So in my opinion, we're gonna rotate over to a cactus club build now. So I'm just gonna throw away the shurikens. That's pretty much the only thing I'm gonna do. I wanted something. Yeah, piercing. Let's not forget the piercing. So piercing is bandana. So let's get like 10. Can I see how many piercing? 8, 9, 10. Nice. So we got 10 piercing. 10 opponents are toast. And I'm gonna say let's continue investing everything into pandas. No, I'm kidding. Let's go investing everything into big arms. Big brawny arms. Look at this. Do you see that we're gaining melee damage 20 at a time and range damage 10 at a time? How awesome is that? And we of course get crazy HP regen. Now, as I've said before, armor is irrelevant. You can only take up to double damage. So literally irrelevant. Damage is 51%. Well, I completely overlooked that. Let's try to get some percentage damage here because that's why we have the money, right? To control. I just saw the damage there. I think I skipped the damage twice. So let's this time maybe go a bit slower. I can go for the crit chance. Are you serious right now? Where's the damage? Imagine if I run out of money because this is exponential. I mean, it's not exponential, it's 5 at a time. Hear this. And, whatever, 16 range. 16 damage, nice, we got again. 12% attack speed, crit chance, whatever. And this is another forced one. Let's get that into damage again. I just missed it! Hear this, thank you. Triceps is what it's called. There's a bit of luck. Piercing is perfect. Let's throw this away, and throw this away. And now we're only cactus clubs. 3 cactus clubs is all I need. Whoop. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. The Cactus Club of Doom. So the Cactus Club itself does 600 damage, but this... Wait, 6 or 4? I see some 4000 damage hits and some 600 damage hits. No, the 600... Is the 600 damage... Wait a minute, how can I have 3 different damage types? Wait. This does 2000 damage. With a crit, it goes to 4000. So that's dealt with. And then the projectile deals 600 damage. But we have enough... we have enough pumpkins... No, we don't. Okay. I don't have enough pumpkins. I'm sorry. I have 4 pumpkins, so that's like 60% less damage dealt per pierce. Yeah, because that 1222 is definitely the first bounce that happens. And then every single other bounce seems to be doing 610. Like, I don't see any 200, 300s, any 150s. For some reason, like, something happens. The first bounce does how much it's supposed to do. I guess the second bounce never crits. That's the only logical explanation I can give. Like, we attack them, spikes fly out, the first spike does crit, so it does 1222 damage or whatever. And then after that, the piercing goes through and it does 620 to the thing behind it. Which, that's like the only logical explanation of what I'm seeing. 1, 2, let's get a couple of these, so they definitely now do what they're supposed to do. And, let's bomb. Let's bomb the big arms. Let's become a big boy. With big arms. Off we go. I'm getting crazy regen. I made a mistake by taking so many Etsy couches, but does it really matter? I don't think it does. Whatever. Not gain movement speed for no reason whatsoever. Here. 45 range. 12 movement speed. I'm kidding. Let's go with melee damage. And we also have range damage alongside that. Let's take this. Let's get the attack speed for sure. Let's go. I can't move, by the way, so I'm just chilling and vibing. Chilling and vibing. Hey, the bosses actually survive. Nice. I want to get hit, by the way. I take 96% more damage. Yeah, that's why going negative armor isn't really that bad. In general, it is bad to go negative armor, but it's not the end of the world. In other games, you know, when you get negative armor, you start taking 2 and 3 and 4 and 500% more damage and something crazy. In this game, you can get up to 100% more damage taken, because I guess the dev didn't code this correctly. Normally what you're supposed to do is have some kind of function where you, I guess, divide. How do you normally do this? I think normally it's like some kind of addition or a divination, addition or subtraction based on how much you have. And most of the time you can get hit by 500% more. Because what's supposed to happen is that it factors in, I think, your life. So for example, if you have 100 life and you have 0 armor, then something does 10 damage to you, then you should take, you know, 10. If you have like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to start with examples here, but there are so many different games that do this so many different ways. So let me just stop myself at that argument. I don't exactly know, but the idea of armor in general is that it provides you with a percentage-based more life, and therefore also percentage-based less life. So what I mean to say is, like, let's say that each point of armor is 10% more life, right? And then if you had 10 armor, which is 100% more life, you should be taking 50% less damage taken. If you had 20 armor, which is 200% more life, then it should say 66% less damage taken, etc, etc, etc. That's pretty much how it's supposed to work in games. And the flip side of that, of course, is if you go minus 10 armor, which is supposed to be minus 100% no. Yeah, I'm missing the train of thought here, which I don't really know. I guess at minus 10 armor, you should be taking 100% more. Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah, that's how you explain this. So if you have positive armor, let's once again the same example. Let's actually say each armor point is supposed to give you 1% more life. Okay, so that it's easier to calculate. Normally in games, if you have 100 armor points, then you are supposed to need to get hit 100% more. That your life is 100% more. Wait a minute. That you need to get hit 100% more times. No, I'm missing again the train of thought. I lost my train of thought. You know what? Somebody in the comments just explain it better than me, because I'm failing at this completely. And then if that guy gets a couple of likes and I see it, I'm gonna just pin you. Or even join my Discord and then, you know, at me, you know, not DM me, don't DM me, mention me in my Discord, within my Discord, and be like, yo, Sifd, I did the thing. I tried to explain the thing you tried to explain with armor and how it's supposed to work in games normally. So, what I'm trying to say is, like, when you go into negatives, actually the damage multiplies the damage you take. So if you have 100 armor, positive, yeah, I'm gonna say it as simple as possible so that it's easily understood. So normally, if you have 100 armor, you're supposed to take, be able to take 100% more damage, right? And if you have negative armor, you're supposed to take 100% more damage. So you take double damage. Or you take half damage at the 100 armor. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed. Yeah, that's the explanation. So if you go into positives, 100 armor means you can get hit by 100% more. If you have negative 100 armor, then every hit does 100% more. If you have 200% positive armor, then you're supposed to be able to take 200% more damage, which means that you take 66% less. If you have negative 200 armor, you're supposed to take 200% more damage, which means you take 200% more damage. But this is not the case in this game. For some reason in this game, if you go plus... Well, how much armor do I have? I have minus 700. So for some reason there is like some kind of line where it says if you go plus 1000 armor, then you take 100% less damage, and if you go minus 1000 armor, you take 100% more damage, and that's it. Like, it ends there. You can't, and everything in between is just in between. Like, everything in between is the slowly scaling of the first armor point, like diminishing returns. Like, the first armor point gives you 6% less damage taken, the second armor point gives you 10% less damage taken, the third one is 15, the fourth one is 19, and then it goes like slowly diminishing returns. You slowly lose 1% per level, and then you slowly, like, at this point, look at this, 98% more damage taken, and still 98% more damage taken. Like, it's fixed pretty much at this point. Oh, look at this. Let's take this too. Boom. My damage is at minus 11% because memes. Anyway, let's continue. Still playing on the bigger waves here, just chilling and discussing things about armor. I don't know why my mind got stuck. Sometimes I just, you know, sometimes I need somebody across me to bounce ideas off. Like, because if somebody catches something, then I can riff off that. Like, I say something, they get part of what I'm trying to say, and then I can explain further in detail what I tried to say, right? So somebody says, yeah, I understand what you mean, maybe do you mean this, and then I can clarify it and therefore explain better. But trying on my own just to straight up start explaining something that I don't even know the mechanics of, because that's the main issue, right? I don't exactly know how the math works, so that I can translate my actual knowledge of the math into explaining it. I only know how it's supposed to go. So by only knowing how it's supposed to be and not understanding the underlying mathematics, or is that, you know, the inner workings of the system, it's a bit hard for me to exactly explain what the system is supposed to be. But this system is definitely wrong, at least in my opinion. It looks extremely stupid to me that we have 1000 armor, minus 1000 armor when we take only 98% more damage. Like, in my opinion, we should get one shot here, like, for sure. And I would be okay with it, because we're so powerful, we will most likely not get one shot anyway. Unless, yeah, actually, no, we would get one shot because we can't move, and any ranged opponents that's gonna hit us randomly would kill us instantly. But that's not the case in this game. That's not the case in this game. So we're super safe, and we are okay with it. And we're doing only 2000 damage. Why are we so low on damage? No, it's the spikes. Is it the spikes? Yeah, the spikes only do 2300. So the spikes only do half the damage of the range damage we gather, which is very sad to say the least. Also, the piercing doesn't pierce infinitely, so we're gonna increase the piercing amount for sure, because I'm seeing so many opponents on this, and we definitely need to pierce more than 10 or 11 or whatever the numbers right now, because look at this, these guys actually survive, which I completely disagree with. I'm not able to move. Zaggy zaggy. Okay, we're gonna increase our damage, we're gonna increase percentage-based damage, we're gonna increase piercing, percentage-based damage, and then we're gonna continue with the fists. Nice. Nice. Let's continue smackaroning everything we find around us. Brotato my broski. Brotato my bro. My bro Brotato. Bro the Brotato. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go with the piercing, the bandana. Let's get a couple of these and then rotate over to percentage-based damage, which is... what was the percentage-based damage? This thing? Focus. Focus, Sifd. Focus. 100% more damage done, because why not? Let's go big arms. Spam the big arms. You know what? Actually, let's get double the luck. I'm gonna invest luck right now, because I want to reinvest later into... Actually, I want to make the waves small. Wait a minute. No, 234. I need to reduce my luck now. Specifically because I want to, you know, get the date on it. 8% damage. Let's go with Mastery. Let's go with Game Busters. Wave lasts less. Off we go into the fight. Off we go into the fight. Hammer Slammer them. Shoot out spikes into all direction, everything you see and find. 39,000. 39,000 damage done. I could of course increase the damage even more, but is there a need for it? I don't think so. The spikes still do only 6,000. Very much on the lower end. Or 12,000 on the first hit because it crits, which is still very weird to me. Like why the crit actually falls off after the first pierce. Was that also the case with yesterday's Obliterate run? Hopefully card's gonna appear at the top right at this point. But actually that's an actual question. Did I yesterday? I didn't even saw that. I think every single Obliterator shot was full damage. Unless that's the thing with every single weapon. If you pierce at least once, then the damage falls off instantly. Maybe that is a thing. No joke, maybe that easily might be the thing. We're taking 99% more damage. Oh no. Still a joke, by the way. Still a joke. By the way, even if you play normal game, like, even if you play this normally, without mods, without anything, think about the following. If you get minus 20, or if you get minus 100 armor, like every single character that has minus 100 armor, the only thing you need to do for it to be balanced is have like 200 life. Which you might say now 200 life isn't really easy without mods, but if you try and force 200 life, you will most likely get it, especially if you try to pick up the weapons that give you max life. Because that's it, like with minus 100 armor you just take what, 70-80% more damage. If you have 300 life it doesn't matter, because normally, in my opinion at least, you're supposed to have like about 60 to 80 life, 50 to 80 life, let's say around there. If you have 50 to 80 life and also 50 to 80 life and also about, I would say, 20 armor, then you're okay. So you're easily tanking everything. So in the flip side of that is like if you have minus 20 armor, or like, let's say minus 100 armor, then instead of, you know, needing 80 health, you will most likely need like something around 300 health, right? You will need, first of all, double the health of 80 because you won't have the armor at all, and then another double on top of that, so because you will have negative armor and you will take more damage. So if you double your health twice, so if you quadruple your health, you will most likely survive taking 3 times more damage. From 70% blocked, you go to 70% more damage taken, which is a very big swing. And I might be wrong about the math, but the thing is, if you get dodge on top of that, then you literally are immortal. Like if you get the 60% dodge and 300 life, it doesn't matter how negative your armor gets, you're just not gonna die. Because the most you can take as a hit is like 50, I would say, maybe. I think there are some opponents that do 25 base damage, so you will take like 50 per hit at max. And if you have 300 health, that means you can take 6 hits. I mean, if you have 60% dodge, then that theoretically means you can take 9 hits. Actually, no, you can take 6 hits. Half of them are dodged, so 12. Let's say 13 because you have 6% armor. So you can take 13 hits if, assuming that the dodge works, you know, exactly 60%. Which is, you know, random, so it might not, but it might roll better, so maybe you can take 20 hits, and in between you will somehow be healing. So at the end of the day, going negative armor isn't really that bad, as long as you have the health and some kind of way of healing to compensate for that, is what I would say. And yeah, let's continue with those melee attacks. Let's go through some attack speed, whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, we're going our big arm. How many big arms does this guy even find big arms? Rolling through, rolling through. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, no! I wanted to make the wave last longer. Oh wait, I can fix this. I can just go main menu. Yes. Resume. We're in the shop again. Now go options. Ah! I have found the solution to all my problems. Now this is the final wave, so might as well live through it for a bit longer. Hey, look, that guy survived. Wait a minute, these guys do actually survive. Not that guy survived. A bunch of these things survive. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you don't crit for 20 million. I mean, at 9,000 they still survive, and they also survive at whatever the secondary damage is. Oh no, 9,000 is the secondary damage. So they survive at 10,000? 15,000? Okay. Okay, boss pretty powerful. 19,000, so at 20,000 they survive. Maybe they have exactly 20,000 health, which is definitely not the case because I see them. Okay, we're busted and we most likely won. We got our crazy 16 169.21 damage. Nice. You have to see the number. And we have... Why is it comma 47? What's this comma about exactly? What exactly is this supposed to be? Bruh. 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 And at 176 we're gonna be winning. So, yeah, I also want to see how much damage these clubs did. Because in general, the damage these things are around is maybe 1 million, maybe 2 million, maybe. Because the damage they do is how much opponents' life have. But now that they have 3 weapons, those 3 weapons are gonna be the ones that are gonna collecting all the damage together. So, that means they're gonna have a lot bigger amounts than 1 million and 2 million. Well, theoretically, they should have 3 million each, is my guess. And the wave ends now. So, how did I know? I'm a guesser. Let's go with 2 million, 2 million, 2 million. Okay, nice. Fair enough. On the higher end of things, we got our 840 big arms. Very powerful, very strong. We're hammer slamming Cactus Club on opponents. Yeah, I mean, that was it pretty much. 427. Okay, you regenerate 1 HP every 0 seconds. I see. So it's another of those math things. And armor is about 99% more damage taken, which is, once again. So I was even wrong about the number of armor, by the way. I guess at minus 2000 you get 100% more damage taken. I don't know. Anyway, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, subscribe. And guys, suggest things. Suggest runs that you want to see. I'm gonna do whatever you guys say. Because lately I've been running into the comments and trying to find the runs there. I will maybe, I will at some point think something of my own, of course. But right now, because it's a bit of vacation and whatnot, you know, Christmas, etc., etc. I got my, how is it called? I'm really bad at scheduling my time, and I'm like rushing to put these videos out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have had a nice Christmas and hopefully a fun New Year. In case you, so for some reason, I mean, yeah, in case you don't have time to watch any other videos or you know take time off of YouTube. So Happy New Year! I'm gonna be saying Happy New Year for the rest of the days from here on out, and Happy Christmas too. So yeah. By the way, I have no idea when you stop saying Happy Christmas. Comment down below and tell me when you're supposed to stop saying Happy Christmas in your country, because in some countries it's like you say Happy Christmas or Happy New Year or something for a lot while longer. Some others you don't, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, over here in Greece we say Happy Birthday, but it's not like Happy Birthday specifically. It's just the same sentence. No, actually it is Happy Birthday. Wait, what? I mean, we're not using the... Yeah, we're just saying Happy... Not birthday though, it's the translation isn't correct. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do. Sorry for the tandem here at the end and my mind getting stuck. And yeah, thanks for you 2%er guys that stay until the very end. And as always, thanks for watching and see you guys around.